Ladies and gentlemen, for the 954th time, it is the Mason and Friends show featuring the Black Manatee.
Yeah.
As well as that dude called El Juperino.
What's up, bitches?
Me, I am Foul Duke. Welcome to the Mason and Friends show.
What's happening, y'all? What's good out there today?
Hells yeah. Back at it.
Superman.
Uno mas, one more again.
Hell yeah.
So I got like an email from somebody and it was like, I'm always getting emails from people trying to get me to spend money to promote the podcast. But this is the first one that seemed like there might actually be a human on the other end.
Okay.
Because it was like, you know, congrats, Imperfect Entertainment, on being in the top 10% of podcasts. And I was like, well, I didn't know we were top 10% of podcasts, but I'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
And they were like, you know, do you want to like see how to maybe get some more followers? And I was like, all right, sure, whatever. What you got? And that shit was like, our packages started $3,000 a month.
Oh shit, you kissed
And I was like, yeah, we're good. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Like, if we're top 10% at this point, with no money invested other than like buying some equipment here and there, yeah, I'll take that. We'll get there on our own. Thank you. But I'm like, what kind of market tier do you think we are? That you're giving us a $3,000 a month, like maybe $3,000 a year, not $36,000 a year.
That's just to get your cash app info, to get your bank info.
Just to fucking so you could like, I don't know, use your wall of fake accounts to make it look like we have a bunch of fucking followers or something.
Use the bots, use the algorithm bots.
Yeah, use the bots to psych out the algorithm.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh yeah, I was fully like, okay, that's it, we're done.
I'm kind of interested to see, well, not really interested because I know it's gonna be some fucking shit, but how fucked up DC's getting ready to be here this upcoming week.
No, next weekend? Or
this weekend coming,
Why? What's going on now?
Trump's stupid ass got that fucking parade happening, the army parade.
There's all kinds of shit. You got Father's Day.
I thought that was going to be on like 4th of July or something.
Nah, that's this weekend coming.
Oh, Lord.
It's supposed to be
Pride month shit going on.
Pride was this weekend.
And everybody's all fired up. Did you see there's going to be Pride parades in Grand Theft Auto 6?
That wouldn't surprise me, man.
That's going to be some wild shit.
Fucking, but
that game ain't never coming out, bro.
We got the Carter 6 that wasn't worth a fuck.
Well, but it might be literally the kind of game that drops and we all play it for a week and then like the nukes drop and the world's over. Like we get like 4 days of Grand Theft Auto 6 in and then everything's over.
There's a good possibility of that shit too, man. You never know the way the world is now. Like
things are right on the verge, man.
But yeah, he's supposed to be having this fucking
Grand Theft Auto dropping is gonna be the Y2K. The whole world's gonna shut down the first time. The whole world was gonna shut down.
That's one way to look at it, maybe. Like the actual like Y2K hits or the.
That shit was ridiculous.
The 21st December 2012.
That was hyped up for no fucking
Y2K,
reason.
yeah.
Y2K.
That was a wild night, though. I remember that night, man, because fucking shit. The girl I was dating, my sister and her friend. And my brother, my would have been brother-in-law, and then my brother's friend, we all got together, man. We're at my brother's house and this shit was happening. And my sister's friend got so fucking like, we were playing this game called Pass Out. And nobody read anything on this game. My sister's like, how do you win? I guess you gotta be the person that didn't pass out. Because her friend was out like gone, right? We're all sitting there on the couch. We're counting it down like, all right, the world's about to go dark here. You know, they counted down and fucking 0 hit. All the shit's still on.
Yeah,
like, man, fuck this shit. The girl woke up out of her drunk stupor and was like, what the fuck? Nothing happened?
We're still alive?
I'm looking for this shit. And we're right back to sleep. I mean, hit 4-hit table. Bow! I was like, well, it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Well, like, I mean, who really expected anything to happen? Get the fuck out of here.
A whole lot of people did. Just to see what would happen if it was going to happen.
If anything was going to happen, it was going to shut down some of the grid. But, I mean, things weren't that computerized. We thought we were so computerized. We really could have a problem now.
Now, yeah.
By comparison to back then, shit.
If a fucking giant, what is it, impulse joint? What is it called? EMP?
Solar flare.
Or even that shit.
Electromagnetic pulse.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
All kinds of options that could wipe everything
Because so
out.
much shit now is all digital and shit and whatnot. It's fucking ridiculous. Everybody relies on their apps and shit like that. Like, come on now.
They're convenient, dog.
I get it, they're convenient.
I ordered some shit from Wawa today on the app, bro. I was like,
But the
this is
thing
amazing.
is, let that shit hit the fucking fan. Our generation is probably the last generation that knows how to function the old ways.
I know, and then when we die,
these little
and
young
the rest of the fucking
shit.
world has the great EMP to come wipe everything out.
That's what the
When
great
we go back to
EMP.
the dark ages, like the end of Escape from LA or some
Yeah,
shit.
these little motherfuckers
yeah.
don't know what to do.
Absolutely not. They're gonna have no idea.
That's kind of what I'm worried about with this parade shit. Like, you got this army parade going on up in D.C. because this asshole wanted one for his
Well,
birthday.
and
they
people are
gave it to him.
wilding the fuck out too.
That's what I'm saying. And you're about to have all these tanks and shit in D.C. fuck these roads up.
Yeah.
Fucking the roads.
Yeah, the roads are already
up.
fucked in DC, but to drive some tanks through, that's gonna
Bruh,
seriously
they're
fuck
talking
shit
about,
up.
yeah, we gotta lay these iron plates down because this fucking asshole Trump wants this shit to happen.
No, what they need to do is bring only tanks that have wheels, not the ones
That's
with the
it.
big
But now
fucking metal cloppers.
they're going by what the fucking orange one wants. I'm like, man, y'all, these motherfuckers don't know how to tell this bitch no. I ain't never
He's
seen
the
such
president. You don't technically get to tell him no.
You can say
He said,
no,
look,
man.
we're
See,
doing this, and he
that's
might just be
why-
like, nah.
See, you can't
Look
have.
here, George. We're not doing that.
You see,
Sorry, boss, that's not happening.
That every place needs a toxic employee like myself because everybody says I'm a toxic employee. Somebody has to tell the motherfucking management you're fucking dumb.
Yeah, but they don't like it most places. Most places aren't
Most
willing to
places
accept
do not
it.
like that shit
Most
at
places
all.
are
They
not
don't.
willing to accept it.
Uh-uh.
They're like, no, we're the shit.
But they need one motherfucker in there to tell them, no, you're fucking stupid. This is fucking dumb. Why the fuck would you fuck some more shit up that's already fucked up? Even worse than what the fuck it already is.
Why would you suggest that we clean stuff up? This place is filthy. Accept it.
Yeah,
What?
don't fuck it up more.
I clean my space up, and the rest of this place is a fucking nightmare.
Like, come on, man. Help me help fucking you. It's just gonna be some stupid shit. I wanna hurry up, get in and out of DC next week as fast as fucking possible.
Mike, I would expect that would be the weekly standard. I'm gonna
Oh,
go
it
out
is.
here and
It
try to
really
get
is.
out of DC as
I wanna
quickly
get
as
to
possible.
DC as fast and out of DC as fast as fuck because I'm always like, man, what the fuck's gonna happen up this bitch? There's always something going on out this motherfucker, man. It's always something.
Dude, it's the nation's capital. It's one of the biggest cities in the world.
That's the thing that aggravates the fuck out of me.
Well, you're the one that has to be
But I
dealing with
gotta
it.
deal with the shit, you know
It's
what I
part of the
mean?
job, man.
It is.
I don't want to be talking to these folks out of
Like,
DC.
you got those motherfuckers that come in from Jersey, like the one dude taking pictures of the Capitol and shit. Like, bitch, put your fucking camera down. Ain't got time for this shit. We got a job to do, man. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? But again, that's because we're so used to this shit. We see this shit all the fucking time. It's nothing.
Well,
It's not nuanced to
this
us.
city way up here in DC, or even in all the little burbs around DC, all like micro center areas,
Yeah.
they're packed in there denser and denser year after year. I mean,
Bruh.
it's getting to be really
I'm
amazing.
trying to figure out how motherfuckers can even afford to live in DC at this point. Because Northern Virginia's already fucked up. Even out here where we're at is even just as fucked up.
Yeah.
So I'm like, how the fuck you living out there?
People are making crazy money. I don't know how they're getting it. Government, they're making it off our tax dollars.
Or something. I have
Something like
no
that.
fucking clue.
I don't know.
OnlyFans, cartels, whatever the fuck the case may be.
I don't know, man. If do you think Nancy Pelosi's OnlyFans would sell?
Somebody would. There's a lane for
There'd
it.
be
I
people out there on that, you think, huh?
Somebody's gonna want to see that bitch get fucked. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna be happy that the bitch is getting fucked.
Well, you know, it's kind of like how we've said that if Barbie was a real person, she would have an OnlyFans.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
She definitely would. Barbie be OnlyFans today.
There's a lot of them out there, man.
Yeah.
A whole lot of them out there. I don't think any of them are making any sort of real money.
These bitches, some of these OnlyFans
Some of them
bitches
are
fucking making bread.
But I think most of the bitches, if you were to like go out there and look at most bitches' OnlyFans, they're not making much money.
They're making enough to where they ain't got to do nothing but be an OnlyFans.
I don't think that all OnlyFans girls are making enough to not have to do anything.
Not all of them, but I said there's a good percentage of them.
I'd say it's no more than 20%.
The side hustle, the side
10 to 20%
hustle. You're not
of them
full on OnlyFans in it.
are able to. 10 to 20% are only OnlyFans. That's their only source of income, and they're doing it, and they're paying their taxes, and they're making a living, and they're happy.
Okay, I agree with you there on that
But
percentage.
80% of them are like, man, I done showed my pussy for $27. That's right.
Hell, sometimes that's like a day's work right there. You just gotta show the lips.
I mean, but all you get is $27. That's not a day's work.
Some places it is nowadays.
Shit.
It's like fuck.
Yeah. Things are fucked, man. Things are good and fucked.
But we try to keep hope alive.
Trying,
So
but we're too close to DC to have too much hope.
right?
You know what I mean?
There you go. We're too
tapped in.
close. We're too close to the fucking metro area. We are on the out. We're DMV, but we're not DMV. You know what I mean?
We're
Like,
DMV adjacent.
Yeah,
where we
there it
are.
is.
We're like you're not allowed to be part of Northern Virginia because you guys
Yeah.
don't vote Democratic enough.
that's what that is.
I'm like, yeah, all right. I guess you got a point there. We do like guns out here in the country.
We like to bust off in the wilderness when we got a chance to.
Right? Like things a little different than y'all like things. Not that anybody that we vote for out this way does anything good for us either. Things are good and stupid right now. Elon and Trump fighting with each other like cats and dogs.
And that shit's just even stupid.
Looking like some silly ass children.
That shit's just even. That's like, it's my ball. It's my ball.
It's more. It's a little bit bigger than my ball.
Yeah, but I get that, but I'm saying that's how I look at that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
That's why I look at that shit. Well, fuck you, guy, fuck you, buddy.
It's more. It's. Yeah, I'm not your guy, buddy. I'm not your buddy, guy.
Yeah, that's it. He's on Epstein files. No shit. We all know he's on the Epstein files. So
I mean, it
a lot of other
certainly
motherfuckers.
seems likely at this point. It seems very likely.
Motherfuckers are like, well, what's her name? Kamala would have released it if he was on. No, because she knows motherfuckers on there too.
She had 4 years to release it.
All these motherfuckers, everybody's on it.
Yeah, they're all on it.
Shocker.
You know who's not on it? You and me.
Exactly.
That's who's not on
looking
there.
up private island and
That's
shit
right.
like that.
Never been.
Fucking,
Yeah, big
Diddy
time.
I would tell you.
party,
I would tell you. Like if I was at a Diddy party and some crazy shit was happening, I would have told y'all.
You know, hindsight, I told these motherfuckers a story, man, when I was at the beach. So one
About Oprah and Diddy.
No, a Diddy party. So I had a chance to go to a Diddy party, man, and didn't go. Hindsight, that might have been the best thing to happen that night. Cause
What,
I
was that the
pissed off.
Tyson fight you said you went to?
That was the Tyson fight we went to, man. And fucking my homies.
And Diddy was like, "Yeah, I want to make you do
Nah,
what
it
I
was
want
these
you to
shorties
do."
that was in the front row
Come on,
when I
Big
was
Mike.
on that. And they were like, yo, we're going to the Diddy party. And I'm like, bet, we gonna catch up with you over there. I know exactly where to go. And my homeboy's cousin was like, nah, he wanted to go to the strip club. I'm like, you don't want to go to a strip club out here, man. Because one, it's baller night. Tyson's out here, and we just met Winky Wright. We literally just met the motherfucker. Saw Bishop Don Juan when we were walking out. You think we're going to a strip club and having a good time? Nah, bro, it's not gonna happen, man. I want to go to the strip club.
You know what's funny? That's a fabled night in a sense. There's bound to be somebody that something really fucked up happened to at that Diddy party.
That's what I'm saying, because I'm like,
Of all of these testimonies, like somebody's got to be talking about that night.
Exactly, because I was like, yo.
They're like 20 days into testimonies or some shit
It's
like that.
Tyson's last fucking fight. All the ballers are out here, and I'm like, man, we could have been at this.
What was this,
Diddy
in
party.
Jersey or something?
No, this is DC.
Oh.
It was Tyson's last fight in DC. His real last fucking major pay-per-view fight. And we had a chance to go to this Diddy party that they were having. It was going to start at Howard and end up someplace else. And I'm like, yo, if we get there with these chicks that I just met, we're going to be good. We can get into the Diddy party, you know what I mean? But nah, his cousin was like, let's go to the strip club. We get to the strip club and nothing but ballers are in the strip club throwing money out of fucking duffel bags. Like, bruh, we ain't getting no action here. Then he's pissed off about that. But fuck these bitches. I told you this shit.
Hey, look, man. For all you know, those bitches were setting you up.
That's also true,
they were
too.
all setting you up.
I could be on the stand right now.
Robbed. You could be on the stand right now, whimpering.
How I got diddled by the diddly, fuck it.
Diddy diddled me.
Diddly did shit. I don't know. I wasn't there.
You could be having that like real breakdown moment on the stand.
You never know.
And people would be like, I believe this guy, you know.
You know what I'm saying?
This big motherfucker, he don't strike me as the kind of guy that gets all blubbery on a regular basis, you know.
But that motherfucker,
and you're up there like, he stuck his head.
But see, for all the accounts that I've heard thus far with Diddy is, Diddy's just a voyeur. He has to watch.
He wants to watch. He wants to watch people fuck his old lady.
Yeah. Like, cause
you
all
think it's because he can't perform, really? Like, I really think that's what it is?
He gets off seeing dudes fuck a bitch. Like, all right.
Why not watch porn? How much cheaper is that? You can just watch porn.
That's not the same effect for him. He has to be in the room. He has to be in the room. He has to have the smell of the baby oil.
I need to smell the baby oil and the
gizzard. Smell the baby. He got to smell all the baby oil and the anal and all that shit.
He got to smell it all.
He's got to be in the atmosphere.
Jesus.
But you got Diddy doing his diddling going on. You got Elon and Trump getting their Twitter fingers and truth. What is it? What is truth?
Truth social. They're truthing and tweeting at each other.
Yeah.
But they're Xing, I guess. I guess it's.
Yeah, I guess Xing. Yeah.
I don't know.
They're scissoring at this point. Yeah, let's put it that way. They're scissoring each other at this point.
Nah.
On some dumb shit, but yet I still need to know what's going on behind the scenes because all this shit is happening and everybody's talking about all the shit that's happening right now that we see the dumb shit.
Well, Bobby keeps getting stuff done, it seems.
So far,
everything I hear about Bobby, he's doing what he's setting out to do.
He's doing what he's setting out to do, but at the same time, it's like, okay, there's more shit going on. You got the shit happening in California right now, man. That's just about to be a war zone out there.
Dog.
That's just about to be wild. So we'll see what happens then. Pray to everybody out there. I feel bad for the dude that got fucking deported and they brought him back to now charge him on some other charges from like 3 years ago.
Yeah, human trafficking, dog.
And I'm like, they didn't charge him then. And now they're gonna charge him now for this shit. And I'm like,
well, they're saying there's a whole lot of evidence from a lot of different stuff.
They're trying to find a way to say that they're right. You know what I mean? That we were right about this the whole time.
That's what government always does, dog.
They don't want to say they're wrong. So I'm like, man, I feel for this dude because he's about to go through the fucking ringer of shit. They're gonna fucking...
Oh, he's toast.
Yeah.
He's gonna go to jail for decades, probably. And then when he gets out, they're gonna send him back to Guatemala.
They're gonna try to do something.
Or wherever the fuck
They're trying to say, no, we were right the whole time. And you motherfucking people that want to say he was innocent. That man, fuck the government all the way around.
Well, it's the lack of process that's the real problem with all this stuff. This guy's a dirtbag, like he deserves to be kicked out for sure. But if he's not a dirtbag, he might not deserve to be kicked out. So they kick him out with no due process because they just think they know.
That's the problem. But that's been the justice system all the way around, though. It's always been that way.
It's always been that way.
It's all.
That's how immigration works a lot of the times. You come in illegally, they kick you out. There's a legal process. So they're going to kick you out because that alone is enough to kick you out.
This whole shit, this is going to be a fucking trying 4 years of just nonsense hitting the fucking wall, constant nonsense. Like, I don't think we've had not nonsense ever.
It's been an active like just 150 days or whatever.
I feel like fucking the kid that's in the remedial class watching all the kids, like you're not supposed to be there.
But you got so used to Biden doing so little, and now that Trump's in there, so much is happening.
I don't even think it's that. I really believe it's just we're watching one idiot replace another idiot, and we're just watching the fucking show.
Well, that is the show.
You know what I mean? Like
that is what every season of America always is.
It's like, fuck, man. Like, this is the worst TV show ever. Like, come on, man.
Dude, the aliens love it.
Oh, man, the
fucking aliens love it.
You know what I'm saying?
They got nothing at stake. They're like, I don't even live there, dog.
Like,
You know what I'm saying?
Them motherfuckers up there.
The aliens are like when we're watching Naked and Afraid, and we're like, these fucking idiots. Look at these idiots.
Look at this motherfucker
This
here.
fucking retard.
Crawling around with shit going up in your cooter.
Yeah.
Look at these motherfuckers right here. Look at all this shit.
Cat today went fucking snowboarding 2 weeks prior and cut his ass open, fucking on a rock.
Oh goddamn!
And was on Naked and Afraid with 12 stitches in his left cheek and 5 stitches in his right cheek.
God damn it! Just all them things.
2 weeks prior to going out there to the show.
That's fresh wounds, yo. Oh, that hot ass just fucking. All the animals want a piece of that.
No, that's really bad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's
like,
some really bad shit.
Affect your
That's like
asshole.
gangrene.
Yeah, that's like all the
maggots.
things.
Oh, all kinds of shit crawling up in your ass. You got open wounds just happening. That used to be a torture method, man. They slice you open and throw you in a fucking boat. They put you in a boat and pour milk and honey on your ass so the mosquitoes get you. And then fucking, cause you couldn't move, cause you, alright, so they have a boat.
How do you know about this, Mike?
I fucked up shit, man. It's just one of them things.
Oh, it's just one of them things.
It is. It's one of those things
I just
that
be knowing
happen to
things.
know. I know some shit.
Sources that he's got.
Yeah, I got these sources. See?
Look, so they put you in a boat, right, and all your limbs are out of the holes that are in the boat.
Been watching videos.
You see this in the Demex video or
Yeah.
some shit like
And
that
they
from
put-
MTV Cribs.
You're in the boat, and they pour the shit on
There
you.
was a thing on the History Channel that I recorded on VHS, and I watch it every night before I go to bed.
It's one of those, one of them moments, not that moment, but it's one of those moments where, you know, you go home and you cut shit on, because that's all you had was the History Channel when you work at night. History Channel, Discovery Channel, and Home Shopping Network. How many times you see a bitch trying to sell a necklace on Home Shopping Network?
I don't know, dude. I always flip past it. I don't ever like.
That's what I'm saying. Like that.
I don't ever stay
back
focused
then,
on the dress or-
during what the late '90s, early 2000s. That's what was on TV at night.
But dog, I didn't watch it though. I flipped past that shit. There was other
See,
stuff on TV late at night.
I'm trying to tell you, it wasn't, bruh, because I would get off work and I would come home, and that's how I unwind.
No way, dog. I was watching Adult Swim while you was watching the
Discovery
QVC.
Channel and fucking
You was watching
History
Home
Channel.
Shopping Network, and I was
And
watching
Home-
Adult Swim.
Adult Swim eventually went off if I haven't seen the episodes already. Because back it was what was that bitch? The Eon Flux.
I gotta argue with you on this.
Eon Flux.
There was like, I mean, way back in the day,
Fuck with Adult Swim, because that was like what Futurama
was
shit
MTV.
started, right?
it was Futurama was on Fox before it was on Adult
Adult
Swim.
Swim was MTV, right?
No, it was the Cartoon Network at night.
Oh, then I didn't watch that down. No.
It had all kinds of good shit, like Super Jail. There was all sorts of crazy
I
shit.
didn't watch any of that.
That was
No.
after 10, right? When they could put,
Oh, yeah.
when the good shit could come on TV.
That was crazy.
That was back
stuff.
when the good shit couldn't
They're
come on
playing-
TV till after 10 o'clock.
Yeah, that's where Rick and Morty came from.
All right, yeah.
That kind of shit.
Yeah, see, I didn't watch
Yeah, that's
any
what
of
I'm
that.
screaming.
Yeah, you'd have missed out, dog.
And I got home fucking 3, 4 in the morning.
Yeah,
3
that's
o'clock
when
in the
all this
morning.
shit was on, dog. You'd have had all kinds of
I watched
crazy
that
stuff
one.
on.
Who was that? Who was that
Aqua
one?
Teen Hunger Force.
And then the fucking Archer? Or is that new shit?
Archer came through FX, I think, or maybe something. Archer's that kind of thing, sort of. But like what they were doing on
But that's
like
new shit.
Squidbillies. You ever seen Squidbillies?
I have no
Yeah,
idea
man,
what a squidbilly
it's
is.
crazy shit. It was hillbillies that were squids. So they had
God
like
damn it.
they were just like a head with a redneck hat on, you know, and like a bunch of junk in the yard.
See, we were watching different shit. I get
I'm
high and
telling
call
you,
the History
dog,
of
this
Discovery. I get high to basically watch that shit. Try to learn something. Not fucking
Yeah,
watching
I was
fucking-
watching some outside shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because you wish you was outside.
Animals and trees and shit, you know what I mean? Shark Week, shit like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I did learn a lot during Shark Weeks when they would pop up.
Yeah. Hey. Squidbillies. Fucking YouTube and its bullshit ass commercials. Squidbillies.
My dreams are all dead and buried.
It's a squid putting in a dip. Shotgun shells.
Flow. When God comes and calls me to his kingdom, I'll take
He's got a booty hunter hat on.
bitches when I go. Let her
trim.
Damn it.
Do not touch the trim.
I ain't never heard of that shit before.
I'm trying to tell you, dog. You need to find some squidbillies. That shit is like, it's undescribably ridiculous.
It sounds like it.
There's like 13 seasons.
Is that what the hell you growing China? Questions?
He just wants to take your order.
We here for the hot dog.
Hot dog, hot dog, hot dog!
Look, why don't you just bring out some egg rolls and just call them hot dogs?
Cachibo, cachibo.
God damn.
I walk out for 2 seconds and it's patty shake in here. Get the hot dogs ready.
I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, here come the waterworks. This, that's for them, asshole.
I'm telling you, you need to take some time and check that shit out. Squidbillies is something else. The guy's got a mullet. It's a squid with a mullet. I mean, look at this guy. Look at
God damn it.
Look at this guy. That's a squid with a mullet.
Oh, Jude.
That's a squid with a mullet, man. I'm trying to tell you, dog. How do you not know about squidbillies?
You would have loved to see this dude at the beach, man. Had this motherfucker. His mullet.
Beach
was
mullets are something special.
Fucking serious. I mean, bruh, he had like, I want to say it was like blonde hair, like blonde brown hair, curl. It was a curled mullet. Fucking, I mean, shit was tight, bruh. I was like, yo, my man, you would have been in love with this dude right here.
Yeah, man. Sexy hair.
Some
Sexy
beach
hair
mullet
does it
shit.
for the Jew.
I said, man, you would have fell all over that man. Like, God damn.
I see you with that Swayze style. What's happening?
I see, bro.
There was some shit out there, man. These dunes that my man was like, yo, man, people walk up these dunes. I said, for what? He was like, just to walk up them.
For exercise, man. Running the sand dunes.
Fuck that. I said, man, who would do that shit? And then he looks at me all stupid, right? I said, man, that's some white people shit. He's like, I was waiting on you to say it, motherfucker. I knew it was
Well,
coming.
you weren't like most spots you're not supposed to because like
No, there's a specific
purpose of the dunes is like to keep the fucking the waves from
Yeah, but
tearing
this
the
shit
houses away,
here,
you know?
this place was like a dune park. Like, it is designed for people just to walk up and down these dunes and drive up them and shit like that. Like, there was a dude up there flying a kite on the bitch. And I was like, this is some kind of dune park. It's near the Wright brothers fucking shit.
It's where the Wright brothers flew for the first time?
Yeah.
Kitty Hawk?
Yeah.
It was near Kitty Hawk.
It was near their memorial. Because they had these motherfucking side-by-sides, bruh.
Oh man.
You know what I'm pissed off about? We still got the Ocho on, and we ain't seen no motherfucking big wheel racing other than that goddamn commercial for big wheel racing.
Yeah.
I've been sitting here waiting for big wheel racing. Now I got these people doing putt passing, kick contests,
It's
and whatever the
everything.
fuck.
Basketball,
It's
football,
basketball,
golf.
football, golf,
It's everything.
soccer.
I don't know. This is really annoying though.
It's not big wheel though.
It ain't no big
Nah,
wheel.
it's not the big wheel racing.
I want to know where you buy a big wheel like that. I bet you could get them.
That's
you
what's
can get
screaming.
it, you
That
can
was
get it.
definitely an adult big wheel.
Because I've sent y'all the joints that got the motors on them.
Yeah, but I want a real adult big
You
wheel
want
while
the adult
pedaling
big
old
wheel when you're
school.
pedaling on them.
Where I lock up the front wheel.
and drift
You know
a
what
little
I'm
bit.
saying?
Yeah.
Toss myself all around.
There is a lane for that. They probably got. They have to make them. I've only seen them with the motor though. Did you look it up?
Razor DX Drift Trike. Doesn't quite look right to me. Here's one with a motor for like $800 from QVC.
Yeah, the motor joints. They're a big thing now.
Drift Trike. I don't like the Drift Trike concept because it's like you're supposed to slide the rear wheels around.
Yeah,
and
you're
shit.
supposed to slide it.
HighRollerUSA.com. Adult big wheel trikes. This looks like the real deal.
But I get.
Looks like a
guarantee
metal
that
frame.
When they're motorized,
Nah, this got a metal
got a
frame.
pedal.
Commercial version, $1,600. Non-commercial version, $900.
Hold on, what's the difference?
One's made for more of a beating than the other. Like the commercial one you're gonna rent out
Yeah,
on a regular
okay.
basis.
So the
Adult
frame-
size, race ready, high roller, adult big wheel drift trike for racing and rental fleets. and it gives me nothing else.
But it's not a pedal though. That's all motor shit.
No, it's a pedal.
Oh, it is.
26-inch front wheel. Bell and tassels. I know. Strength, adjustable seat. Fits more age ranges. Molded 14-inch plastic rear wheels. See, that's the thing that I don't want. I want rubber wheels.
You want because them old school plastic joints, shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna destroy that shit just like I did when I was a kid.
Yeah, if you can swap them wheels out, that ain't too hard.
I don't know, man. If I'm spending $1,600,
Yeah,
you need to
you
come
wanna
with some
have your
rubber.
Yeah, you're gonna want some shit, yeah, but that's just that much because of principle, you know what I mean?
That's that bullshit.
You know what? That was crazy. That was one of the other downsides to the EVs. I was at a Mr. Tire, and
Oh man, your tires are gonna murder you.
the guy, that's the guy was on the phone. The guy was there, and he was talking about. He's like, "Yo, I just want tires put on my Tesla." And the guy was like, "Look,
Yeah, it's gonna be $1,600
I
at
can
least.
do this. I can get the tires that came with this Tesla, but it's gonna cost you this amount, right?" And the guy was like, "That's crazy. That's just one tire?" He said, "Yes, sir." He said, "No, I can't do that." He said, "Can I get this kind of tire like anywhere?" He's like, "I'm sorry, sir. Unfortunately, when they made EV vehicles, they didn't make EV tires." He goes, I could put these tires on here for you. I can give you the other
But you're gonna
versions."
destroy them soon.
He said, "But
Quick.
you'll be back here in 3 months putting these motherfuckers on because the weight of the vehicle is gonna fuck these tires up."
If not, blow them out at speed going down the highway.
Exactly. I was like, that's another downside to these motherfuckers, man. Nope. God damn, this bitch is going hard on paint today, ain't he?
Knees are beaten.
He going in for that. He going under the knife soon.
That's why he thinks he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, it's summertime now, man. These
Running
kids
his loud
out.
ass mouth.
Like, fuck.
Uh-oh. He done took the game system.
Gotta do
I love
something
it,
with
man. I ain't never seen it. Go give him a book now.
Fucking,
I got a book. You want a book? I got a book for that fucker. Bravo.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
unit has successfully taken away the boys' video game system.
yeah. Man, yeah, they need an adult book.
Adult book, it would be the shit.
Bruh, while I was down at the beach, we got this pizza from this place down called Sunnyside Shores. It's been such a long time to have a pizza that was actually fucking good and reminded me of like back in the 80s pizza. This motherfucking shit was like,
Did it have the cheese stretch on that when you picked it up?
bruh,
Oh, commercial cheese?
this
Yeah.
shit was perfect.
Stretchy commercial cheese.
Perfect. The grease, the crust, I mean everything.
Perfect portions.
Perfect. All and 3 separate pizzas. We got 3 different pizzas. All of them were fucking spot on. I'm
Say
like,
the name of that pizza place again, Mike.
it is Sunny Shores, Sunside Shores in Outer Banks.
There you go. Shout out to the Outer Banks pizza place that makes good pizza.
That mother, I was like, look, because at first I'm like, man, goddamn, these motherfucking pizzas are like $30 a fucking pizza, man. You know what I mean?
Pizza is expensive these days.
When the motherfuckers came, I'm like, you know what? I'd pay fucking $50 for this bitch. I would pay $50. I'd give you an
Hey,
extra $20.
don't let them hear that.
Now, look,
Did you give him a card?
that I didn't even know that the pizza was gonna be like this. You know what I mean? Like the dude showed up and fucking, because we were just trying to find a delivery place. We was fucked up that day. We went bar hopping that day. I was like, man, ain't none of us driving. You know what I mean? And because the plan was to get the fish, and the guy that rode was supposed to fillet the fish, cook the fish. But when we said, yo, man, you gonna fillet the fish, cook the fish, he looked at us like we didn't know what the fuck we were talking about. We're like, bruh, you don't remember that conversation? He was like, I said all that? Like, yeah, bro, you said all that. You said, man, if I catch a tire, I'm cooking it. He goes, yeah, I must have been really fucked up, because, yeah, man, I ain't filleted the fish and I don't know how long. I don't want to fuck it up. But the grill at the place needed to be clean, like, really clean. I'm like, come on,
So
man.
the whole place was essentially filthy and overgrown.
Yeah. Except the inside the house itself was perfect. The outside of the house was just fucked. You know? But I was like, it's all good, so we ordered pizza, got even more fucked up that night. A lot of bar hopping.
So there's a lot of drinking on your vacation.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
That fucking
Bunch of old married men not with their wives, getting drunk.
Like, see, this is their first time experiencing me on mushrooms too, because I found my bag of mushrooms that I fucking hid for myself. I found them.
And you know when you find what you hid from yourself, you must consume it.
So I did that. So I was like, but I didn't bring my grinder or my scale to weigh it out. So I was like, this looks about right. And I just started eating some shit. And my man was like, yo, you all right? I said, yeah, man. I don't know what's gonna happen right now. So we'll just see what happens. I don't remember what happened. I remember I was standing in the middle of the floor and I felt everything hit. And I don't know how long I was standing in the middle of the floor on the first level. And my homie's like, where the fuck you at? He comes downstairs and I'm standing there. He goes, hey, y'all, this motherfucker just standing there. I said, bitch, let me be. I'm feeling it right now, you know what I mean?
I'm fucked up.
I said, this is what this shit does. He's like, holy shit. I know when you're fucked up. I see you're fucked up. Like, yeah, bro. I'm there now. I just gotta get my ass up these stairs. I'm like, I might just send the elevator down for me. And to this point, man, I was fucked up that day. Good time. That pizza was perfect though. If I could have had Ninja Turtles playing at the time that pizza game, bro,
shit.
That would have set it off for me.
Cheat code right there.
Oh man.
Turtles and pizza, man.
That would have been perfect right there.
I was sitting here thinking how I don't want to go get pizza because I already had pizza, but the more you talk about pizza, the more I want it. I'm trying to tell you. Turtles, man, they brainwashed us when we were kids.
Yeah, they did, yeah.
Turtles made me want pizza all the time.
I had some pizza the other day. I got that swine in there.
Yeah, you see,
and I went and copped me some fucking Flavor Hive the other day. Oh my god, that shit is fucking
shit. I made some pulled chicken for dinner today. Had with the Food Line, they had these barbecue sauces that I ain't never seen. And one was Chipotle barbecue, black cherry Chipotle. And I was like, I got it.
Where was this?
Food Line. This is where they had this black cherry Chipotle
so
barbecue.
You got a Food Line blackberry Chipotle barbecue sauce.
Yeah, but it's not Food Line brand. I can't remember the name of the brand.
Oh, okay.
I got this shit that was sitting there. I was like, man, it's got to taste just like the Chipotle, black cherry Chipotle I get from, what's the place I just said that I got wings from? Velocity. And it tastes similar. So I was like, man, what if I just fucking throw it as a barbecue? So I just made some pulled chicken, seasoned the chicken up. Like, you can eat that shit just how it is. Like, my daughter ate it the way it was. Sarah ate it the way it was. I had the black cherry Chipotle for me. I also got some bourbon peach barbecue, and there was another one, bourbon peach and a hot honey, just to see what they taste like. And my son ate both the hot honey and the Chipotle joint. I haven't cracked open the bourbon peach one. I'll try that one tomorrow. But that shit sounded good. So
Culinary Mike up in the house.
Trying to get the flavors right, bro.
That's what's up. I can appreciate that.
Yeah, Sarah came in and was like, babe, I don't know what you did to the chicken, but that's just perfect. I was like, I know it is. That tell me nothing. I know my way around the bird. You know what I mean? My mama raised me around the bird.
She's taught you how to make yard bird.
Yeah, man. Yard bird is my thing. Now, as far as the other animals,
I was gonna say, do you think other birds would be similar? Like, if you just prep all birds the same way, isn't it all gonna be pretty good?
I believe anything you cook.
Grease, some birds are greasier
like
than the
ducks and geese, they're fucking greasier. You know, the turkey, they're drier.
So what are you supposed to What are you supposed to do? Pat them down, pat out the grease, squeeze out the grease.
With ducks,
just cook it and let it be greasy.
I mean, I really don't know about that.
Put it on a tray above.
Like beach greasy.
Put it on a tray above. Let it drip out.
I wouldn't know how you cook duck. I've never had duck.
I mean, I've seen it fried before.
Roasted.
Fried duck legs. Workplaces where they sold fried duck legs.
They say it's just real. I ain't never had duck either, so I don't know. But I would assume my man's told me one time before. He's like, "Yo, if you cook anything and season it right, everything can taste good."
Well, of course, if you cook a pork's ass right, Chris Rock will eat it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it all depends on who's cooking and how it's prepared. So,
well, but that's definitely true of everything. But I think that once you can do something a certain way, you could probably apply that to a number of other things. Maybe not everything. Like a duck might be too far to do your fried chicken style or whatever. Like if you haven't fried chicken and you want to make fried
turkey legs or something, you could probably
do the same similar thing. Process, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you might get to a duck and have it be a different thing because it's got different composition of oils and its skin or whatever the fuck.
Ostrich, I see this guy on Instagram. He had cooked different. But see, the thing with his way was he had different birds, but he cooked them all different, which fucked me up because I'm like, if you got the bird and you want to know what it tastes like, you should cook it the same.
Yeah, same recipe, so each bird has its different flavor characteristics.
So he had some fucking goose, he had a fucking quail, an ostrich leg, fucking, and like 2 other birds. You know what I mean?
Oh, you make it an ostrich leg.
But he fixed them all different. Like, he was like, oh, you know, I had the duck, he did like the pineapple chicken, the pineapple can or whatever it is, or the beer can duck it.
He did beer can duck?
Yeah, some shit like that. He did, I forgot what he did with the fucking quail. I think he rotisserie the quail, and that came out good. He said he didn't get enough meat off the quail. But the ostrich leg, I would think you would have fucking, like, you know how you,
I would have smoked
butterfly.
No, you know how you shoot it up like
Inject it?
turkey? Yeah, you know how you do turkey with the sauce and shit. Inject that shit, man, and get the skin all nice, put the butter underneath the skin.
So you want to inject the ostrich leg with butter and
with some butter, some herb butter, yeah, some seasoning, some shit, man. I would have done it like a fucking turkey. But
I would probably smoke that.
That too, either way.
Ostrich.
But the way he did it, it was some stupid ass
Big ass leg.
special boil.
you sous vide it.
He did some dumb shit. He was
Maybe
like,
on
oh, it
the
didn't
grill,
taste
maybe?
good. I'm like, bro, that big ass leg, you should have had that motherfucker, like you said,
Or no
smoked.
fire or something, maybe campfire or something.
Well, it's hard to deep fry it. You need a big ass fryer.
Yeah, you wouldn't want deep fry that because too much thickness cooking that bone, cooking
You
down
have to
the
slow
bone.
cook that.
Yeah.
That's why smoking it would be good. Low temperature for a long time.
Smoke it over
Till the
beside
bone,
campfire.
twist the bone, and the whole thing falls apart.
Yeah, but I mean, like, the way he was talking about how the ostrich tastes, I'm like, I still eat that. I try that bird. I try to see this burger.
I mean, I'm
I've had
trying all
ostrich
this
burger.
stuff, you know what I mean? If somebody cooks it that I
Yeah.
have faith in their culinary
I mean,
expertise.
I tell you what, I'd eat iguana, man. I see the way that shit comes off the campfire, bro. I'd eat iguana, dog.
You want iguana from watching Naked and Afraid.
I would eat it. And I see how they cook it on the campfire, and I see how it looks afterwards. And yeah,
Bruh, look,
I would eat me well done iguana.
this place down there called Goombay's.
Campfire with a little bit of salt and pepper. I think it'd be delicious.
The gator bites they serve down there at this place called
Oh, yeah.
Goombay's.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, fuck! I ain't never had no place to have gator bites like this. I still be chasing it when I come back up.
You chase the gator by dragon.
Yeah, man, cause like the fucking Blue Ridge, their gator ain't good. I don't like their gator.
Do they have anything good over there?
At Blue Ridge, yes, they got some shit, but it's not nothing to shake a stick at. You know what I mean? Like, I've had way better, but this is the closest seafood thing you have around here,
Yeah.
which sucks. Which I'm still surprised is the only one open out of all the shit. They had 220 up there in Winchester. Back in the day, it was the closest thing to Chesapeake, man.
Oh, right, yeah.
That motherfucker
That's
was
been
the
gone, though.
shit. Yeah, it's been gone. Cause I remember I told you I took that.
They don't
girl
last
there.
out this way. There's a couple right up there in the middle of
Well, that place
Fairfax.
sells, I think it's like them selling them crabs.
At Blue Ridge.
Yeah, Blue Ridge, like live and shit like that.
I
Like,
didn't know they fucking shit. You
I
get a bushel from there.
you used to be able to. I mean, back in the day, you used to get full bushels and half bushels and shit, and fucking they used to pump out some crab. And I mean, it's definitely hard to find blue crab.
Now, yeah, they been
Raw
talking
blue,
about
or
it's a
like
problem now.
live blue crab, like anywhere. You know what I mean? So like,
Things are fucked.
I mean, you could make
Yeah.
some good. You can make some good money. I mean, all their seafood, anyways, market price, anyways. They don't ever have nothing like on sale over there. Or
But
whatever,
like,
you know what I mean?
for it to always be packed like it is, I think it's just because it's the only thing seafood worthy.
It's only seafood area, and it's got a good spot. It's right there on the road.
I wouldn't even call that a great spot.
I mean, it's on a good. It's on a good. It's on a busy road.
Well, it used to be
Yeah.
the middle of nowhere, and now it's like kind of jumping. There's a whole
Yeah.
lot going on around there that wasn't going on around there before.
The next seafood thing you got is in Gainesville called like Ocean Blue, some shit like
Yeah,
that.
is that?
And that shit's fucking so
Over there on the
bland.
corner over here?
Yeah, man, it's in the fucking game, the
It's
giant.
been like 2 or 3 places already, right? Seafood, I think.
That was there?
Yeah, because it used to be a red, black, blue, or something
Red,
like that.
yeah, red hot blue.
Yeah, but
No, it
that's
used
not.
to be a red, blue seafood or something like
Yeah,
a
it
red
used to
Chesapeake
say-
or some
yeah.
shit like that, right there on the corner.
And then it was something else. But what it is now, that place, the seafood's so fucking bland.
Seafood, if it don't turn quick enough, you know, you got to be up in the high volume areas, and Gainesville is just high volume enough to support one, apparently.
But the
And that's
thing
Blue
is,
Ridge
it's
because
like-
it's been there.
Yeah, Blue Ridge is gonna stick around. But again, it's one of those places that
It's paid off.
It's
been there long
tiny,
enough
yeah.
that whoever owns it outright. And when they sell it, they're going to make an absolute killing on it. They're probably making a bunch of money as it is.
They're gonna make mad money because the power line people are gonna, whoever's gonna buy that out, so they can extend that neighborhood over there all the way over there.
Either the neighborhood or fucking something else right
Because
there.
I think Blue Ridge, they kind of like own that whole plot. They own like another plot over, and then there's like a whole another lot over there until you get up to the house.
Whoever got it, whenever they got it, it was a good investment.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're gonna that. I don't know. Like I've had better seafood joints. I just wish there was a more decent one around. But I do, man. I had some sushi while I was down at the beach, bruh. Fucking fire, motherfucking. I can't even think of it. It was called the Miller Roll. It was at the restaurant. This motherfucking shit had a peach, some kind of peach sauce on it. Man, turned that motherfucker all the way up. It's like, but hey, if you're down there at the beach, you should get some seafood.
I mean,
like,
that is the place
to get it. If I'm out of water, I want to get seafood. You know what I mean? Like, that was my main thing with being down there. It's like, I don't give a fuck what I'm doing. I'm getting seafood at some point or another while I'm down here. If I'm at the water. Now, man, I'm going to try the barbecue next time.
You're going to bring something to cook?
No,
or did y'all just go out for you to try the barbecue?
Yeah, I'm trying. Because North Carolina's got that vinegar barbecue.
That's good shit.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I don't like vinegar barbecue.
It all depends on how heavy they are with the vinegar.
Well, it also depends on what other sauces you have to put on it.
That's also true too. Like, I don't like the straight vinegary taste. You know what I mean? Unless I eat like some collard greens.
I like putting like a sweet sauce on there with a bunch of Tabasco or something.
To throw it off a little bit, to cut that acidity. You know that.
Because it's usually dry. So you throw the sauce in to get a little bit of moisture.
Get it wet a little bit.
Yeah.
But I want to try it out down there. I'm going to hit a couple barbecue spots, I think, next time we go in a couple of years. See what they're working with.
Right on. Well, that's the plan. Ladies and gentlemen, with that said.
Oh, yeah.
Gonna bring this episode to a close.
Yep.
I'd like to thank you so very much for listening. I'd like to encourage you to check out old episodes as well as new episodes.
Like, share, subscribe, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right. Keep grinding on the things you're trying to get done because that's how they get done.
We believe in you.
Don't forget we love you very, very much.
Love y'all.
And we wish you nothing but the best.
All day, every day.
And peace be with you.
Gone. Peace.